From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Good evening and welcome, viewers. After India lost to Pakistan in its opening T20 World Cup match, there were reports about how pacer Mohammad Shami was targeted by fanatic Indian fans, clearly because of his religion. And there were these so-called reports. And then there was a wave of protests about how India and Indians had become Islamophobic, and how an Indian cricketer, simply because of his religion, nothing else, had been targeted. The insinuation being that Hindu right-wingers in India had primarily targeted Mohammad Shami. And on that basis, on this presumption, for 24 hours and more, India was once again called a nation of bigots, fanatics. So massive was the online outrage that even cricketers came out and started expressing growing concern at the trend of Islamophobia in India, at the trend of religious bigotry in India. Now I have something to share with you tonight. Viewers, hear me closely. Most of those who trolled and targeted Shami were not from India, they were from Pakistan. Most of the online trolling was artificially generated by Pakistanis who are close to their intelligence agencies. And it is these Pakistanis, not Indians, who are primarily targeting, labeling, and abusing and attacking Shami. This was a conspiracy. The coordinated attack on Mohammad Shami was therefore primarily Pakistani, not Indian. Fake profiles, hundreds of them were created in Pakistan to troll Shami in India. There are screenshots doing the rounds of the comments in social media against Shami, and by cross-checking these profiles, we find that most of these are fake profiles and one-day-old profiles which have been created just to troll Shami. There are many Pakistani followers of accounts which become active for the first time in only 1 year, proving, therefore, that there was a paid Pakistani campaign to target Shami. And yet, without the slightest fact check or research, some Lutyens desperados started saying, see how fanatic India has become, see how terrible India is, see Indians are targeting Muslims once again, and there is established Islamophobia which is here in India. We have to fight Indian Islamophobia. Tonight, viewers, on Republic, I prove the Pakistani hand behind the Shami trolling. And I ask you all tonight just one question. Cricket unites India. If Pakistanis plotted to create a religious divide, why did we allow them to do it? Why did one section of the media amplify the Pakistani conspiracy and portray Indians as anti-Muslim? Simply because they always want to project India as a terrible country, as a bigoted country, as an Islamophobic country. This was a Pakistani conspiracy. I'm proving it tonight. My question is, was this Latvian section fooled by Pakistan or in league with Pakistan? The nation wants to know tonight. Join me, ladies and gentlemen. My hashtag is Pakistan targeted Shami. The Pakistan deep state targeted Shami. Republic super exclusive on that tonight. Debate number 2 this evening. Now, Aryan Khan's team distances themselves from any of the charges on Sameer Wankhede. Has the lobby lost the plot? That's debate number 2. And the attempt to target the crusader against drugs has backfired. Was it a mistake? That's debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Tuesday evening. On the debate tonight, Republic exposes how the majority of the tweets trolling Mohammad Shami were from Pakistan. With no verification or research, the lobby amplified the Pakistani conspiracy to try and divide India.
बहुत सारी कंपनियां इस विषय को लेकर लोगों ने जांच की निश्चित रूप से तपास करेंगे.
As Sameer Wankhede heads to Mumbai from Delhi, Nawab Malik threatens an FIR and a possible arrest.
मीर की अगर उस कुर्सी से हट जाते हैं तो फायदा किसका है? तो अभी हम सारे इन्फ्लुएंशियल लोगों की लिस्ट निकाल लेते हैं कि अगर वो वहां से हटते हैं तो किस-किस का फायदा होने वाला है.
His family is fighting back. Support for him is growing, but every attempt to target Wankhede seems to have boomerang. Supports build for the NCP officer. In the courtroom, Aryan Khan's legal team, led by Mukul Rohatgi, distances from Nawab Malik's allegations against Sameer Wankhede. And Aryan's lawyer says no drugs have been found on him. Then why is he ready for drug rehabilitation? Big debate on the arguments in court. And ladies and gentlemen, there was an outrage in the last 2 days on how cricketer Mohammad Shami was targeted for his religion after we lost to Pakistan. Tonight, Republic is exposing the Pakistan conspiracy, a 3-stage, well-coordinated operation aimed at creating a wedge in India using Mohammad Shami by trolling him. We have evidence to show this well-oiled operation that was fanned by a lobby in India, but originated from Pakistan. Here are the details, and then we debate.
India lost to Pakistan by 10 wickets in their first T20 World Cup match. And what followed was trolling on social media. What comes across is how not all, but most of the targeting in the case of Mohammad Shami came from Pakistan on the very day of the match. Pakistani think tank Pakistan Strategic Forum was calibratedly targeting Shami.
All the hatred against Mohammad Shami was initially manufactured by Pakistan and from Pakistan. We have details here of the handles that were created almost solely for this purpose. Let me show you on the story on republicworld.com. Here, for instance, is the first handle. Look, it follows 15 people. It has 0 followers. Who does it follow? It was used only to troll Shami, and it follows the entire Pakistan establishment. There, everyone who matters in Pakistan is here. The list goes on and on. Here's another handle. The man says he is a proud Pakistani here, and he's the one who's trolling Shami. And so all of this endless series of tweets were originated in Pakistan, and they all seem to appear from within a radius of the biggest Pakistani cities. Let me show you. Here it is, my search terms, Shami, originating on 24th October, that is the day of the match, from Islamabad, within 100 kilometers of Pakistan's capital. An endless stream of disgusting tweets about Mohammad Shami, many of which can be confused for having come from India. And this is how it all started, and then it snowballed.
But this was just step 1. The lobby fanned Pakistan's line. This Pak influence or deliberate amplification was step 2. Even politicians joined the chorus.
मोहम्मद शमी को निशाना बनाया जा रहा है कल के क्रिकेट मैच की हार का. ये तो ये बताता है कि फ़िरक़ा परस्ती, रेडिकलाइजेशन और हेट्रेड मुस्लिम्स के ताल्लुक़ से कितना बढ़ चुका है. एक टीम में 11 खिलाड़ी होते हैं, 11 खिलाड़ी में एक मुसलमान होता है, तो आप उसको टारगेट कर रहे हैं लोग. ये तो जवाब देना पड़ेगा. क्या बीजेपी की सरकार कंडेम करेंगी उन लोगों को?
And then in step 3 of the 3-stage Pakistan operation, the matter was internationalized to defame India globally. It has become clear that majority of tweets came from Pakistan, which has been determined to polarize the match. Pakistan's top ministers injected religion into the win against India.
पाकिस्तान की टीम को, पाकिस्तान की कौम को मुबारक हो, आज हमारा फाइनल था। दुनिया के मुसलमान समेत हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों के उनके जज्बात पाकिस्तानी टीम के साथ थे। सारी आलम इस्लाम को फतेह मुबारक हो।
Republic has exposed how the Pakistan deep state trolled Shami. What is shocking is how the lobby did not bother to verify, research or recheck before readily amplifying the Pakistani agenda to create a divide. Let's debate.
On the debate this evening, Gaurav Bhatia, Tushar Gupta, journalist Advaita Kala, Major Manik Jolly, Ramnik Man, getting a lot of reactions to this exclusive. And also with us tonight is, yes, Kapil Madan, Advocate Mohammad Tausif Rahman, Syed Asad Abbas and Mohammad Asif Hussain Sohail, all political analysts joining us tonight. Thank you very much. Very, very interesting findings, a lot of reactions, because especially over the last 24 hours, viewers, over the last 24 hours, 48 hours, all that's been discussed in social media is about how terrible India has become, Ramnik. How terrible India has become, how Islamophobic we are, how terrible we are, what a narrow-minded country we have become. You know, articles are being written, how terrible India is, that because we lost a match, we targeted the only Muslim player. Owaisi started commenting on it, Rahul Gandhi commented on it, and it was a hoax, Ramnik. It was a hoax.
Yeah.
The entire base of the trolling and attack on Shami, as has been proven by us tonight, comes from Pakistan, which means that the Pakistani deep state planned the trolling on Shami, got media articles written about it.
Yeah.
The Pakistan loyalists in India started picking it up, and people had to react to it, but the judgment call had been made that India is a narrow-minded country that targets a Muslim player. Tonight we have corrected that. And I'd like your response. Ramnik opening the debate tonight. Ramnik Man!
Yeah, I will have to name a few people, starting with the PA, that is Pakistan Army, PA number 29225, Major General Babar Iftikhar, DG ISPR. Sir, you failed. Republic exposed you. You were on the path of IW on an information warfare against India.
Louder.
Trying to bring a civil unrest in India, trying to divide two communities in India. You were exposed. And your stooge, I must name her. It was Barkha Dutt who started the narrative of victimhood of Shami. That is when it was picked up by the rest of the trolls. And who brought out this narrative that, see, a Muslim player who's played 146 times for this country, who's won, who's got 355 wickets, is being now victimized. And politicians, I mean, as silly as Rahul Gandhi and Owaisi started commenting. So not realizing that Republic has already exposed Babar Iftikhar.
All right,
I think about time you changed your ISPR DG.
Okay. Now, 1 second, viewers. This is very, very interesting. Yes, there was trolling. Was there trolling? Yes, there was trolling. Who trolled? Majority of the trolls from Pakistan. No trolling should be condoned. Let's get to the crux of the issue.
Correct.
Pakistan weaponized social media to ensure there was systemic abuse against Shami right from the night of 24th October. Please note carefully, Gaurav Bhatia, as I play out some of the details to you.
Correct.
Islamabad-based handle Sagar Kaka, 24th October, 9:37 p.m. tweets about Shami's religion, asking him to prove that he was a Muslim. The match was still underway. 24th October, 10:56 p.m. Adil Tayyab, who works for a Pakistani media organization, says Mohammad Shami is playing from the Pakistani side when he was bowling the last over. The bigotry was Pakistani. 10:57 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, just see this. Muhammad Kamran calls Mohammad Shami an ISI agent when he's bowling the last over. Where are these messages? Where is this trolling coming from? It's coming, for God's sake, Syed Asad Abbas, it's coming from Pakistan. So it's manufactured. Gaurav Bhatia, clinically put on your legal hat out here. Clear the conspiracy to target Shami because of his religious identity and build a religious narrative is brewing in Pakistan when the match is underway.
Arnab.
No, one second.
Can you,
I want just one. You want to respond or Gaurav comes in? 1 minute.
Yeah, I'd like to come in. I'd like to come in.
Okay, okay. Gaurav comes in. After that, I'm bringing you in, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Lot of responses, viewers. Thank you. I'll read some of your messages. Yes, please.
Arnab, everybody in India knows that India, its secularism, the love that Muslims have for our country, does not need a certificate from a beggar nation like Pakistan that cannot even afford the paper on which this certificate will be issued. And let me say this very categorically, that India is a country where Muslims, like any other citizen, are respected, loved, and they have made their set of sacrifices. What Pakistan doesn't like is the secularism, the brotherhood, the fraternitism that prevails in India, and that is why they try to have this toolkit. And that is what Pakistan is worth. They can operate a toolkit because they can't fight a straight war with India. They know they will be decimated. So thus these things come up. But we have a problem with Pakistan for another reason. You remember a cricketer called Yusuf Yuhana? Arnab, he was a Christian. He was converted to Islam. So that is the kind of religious tolerance we see there. And in India, let me say it very clearly to all the pseudo-seculars, leaders like Rahul Gandhi, that please stop making these tweets and, trying to paint a sorry picture for India. Because I want to ask you, Rahul Gandhi, Arnab, just let me complete. Tell me who selected Muhammad Shami. It must be a selector. He never saw the religion of Muhammad Shami. Who coached him? It must be another citizen of India. He never saw the religion. Indians love Muhammad Shami. We are proud of him because he is as much an Indian as any other person. Then why is it the internal lobby of India?
No, the worrying part is the worrying part in all of this is what is causing me the greatest concern. One point is this. First of all, I believe that there is a shoot and scoot attitude among some people in the media nowadays, you see. Syed Asad Abbas. Shoot and scoot. Okay? Now they shot. They said India is Islamophobic. Advaita, you're on the debate. They said India is Islamophobic. Muhammad Shami is targeted because he's a Muslim. Owaisi responded. Rahul Gandhi responded. India is a terrible country. Right? Now, 1 minute. Now, I have proven that this was a Pakistani conspiracy. Will there be a corrigendum, clarification, or apology? The nation wants to know. Will there be a corrigendum, clarification, or apology? The nation wants to know. Yes, Syed Asad Abbas. Yes, please, on the other side. Please.
Allow me a minute. Yes, Arnab. Quickly coming in. Let me first take this opportunity, Arnab, and, agree with you on one end that there is a juvenile Interior Home Minister, Sheikh Rashid Ahmad of the Pakistan, who speaks for all the Muslims in the world. I think it's absolutely immature. And
That I'll come to that later. Syed Asad Abbas. Syed Abbas. I just want to ask you 1 minute. Just one question. 1 minute. Did you happen to tweet on the subject of Muhammad Shami?
Of course. Certainly I did.
And may I ask you to read out your tweet tonight? What did you tweet?
I was on several other channels.
No. I don't know about your several other channels. I'm asking you what you tweeted. I'm asking you what you tweeted.
Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. I stand with Muhammad Shami.
Okay,
and
now,
I condemn all those who troll Muhammad Shami.
Okay, now, can you put it out there that I have been informed that the trolling was by Pakistanis. I condemn the Pakistanis. I also condemn the attempt by the ISI to play a conspiracy on the minds of Indians by putting out bots and bot trolls from their country. Like the PSF, Islamabad-based, 1 minute, listen. Islamabad-based defense-related think tank calls Muhammad Shami, Agent Shami, 9:57 p.m. on 24th October. Okay? Who's manufacturing the outrage? Listen to me. If you've been fooled, I'll forgive you. If you are part of the ISI plan, I won't. Pakistan, no. If you've been fooled, I'll forgive you. If you were part of the ISI plan, I won't. But the question is 24th October. They are tweeting, Jeete Raho Agent Shami. Where is this tweet coming from? Pakistan. Our research team has just proven that the maximum tweeting against Shami happened in and around the geographical vicinity of Islamabad, Advaita Kala. So there is a coordinated Pakistan. No, 1 minute. There's a coordinated Pakistani attempt to target Shami to craft a narrative about India. But why did people like you fall for it, hook, line, and sinker?
Okay, allow me, Arnab.
No, why did you?
Are you trying to say, was it?
No, why did you?
Are you trying to say, okay.
Why did you?
First and foremost.
No, why did you?
Did you?
Did you verify?
Okay, victim mode. All right.
Did you verify?
My friend, was it only Pakistani?
No, did you verify?
Was it only
the
Pakistani?
epicenter of the trolling against Shami was in Pakistan. Yes, it was.
Arnab.
Profiles, Faizigram, titles, proud Pakistani. Trolling Shami on Instagram. Calling him an undercover agent of the ISI.
Individual.
I'm asking you, Advaita, he's refusing to accept it. I'm throwing more and more information at him that this was a Pakistani conspiracy. He refuses to accept it.
Arnab, it's absolutely
Advaita Kala is on the debate. Advaita.
It's absolutely diabolical. It's a step. This is psychops, and we have fallen for it. And what is so pathetic is that our countrymen are falling for this, are creating further divisions. This is just wrong. Mohammed Shami himself has never commented on this. He's been trolled so much. And let me say, he has been trolled primarily by his co-religionists in this country. Primarily, he has been trolled by his co-religionists. And then suddenly, you know, you want to get into this kind of back and forth.
I don't expect this from you.
Just 1 minute, please. Advaita.
Supporting that RSS fellows.
Advaita, 1 minute. Let Advaita complete, please. Thank you. Advaita.
Playing from 2013.
I want Advaita to complete, please.
You know, this is psychops. This is meant to create divisions in our society, and there are people who are encouraging this because they do not like the government in power. So they want to continue to seed discontent. They want to mix religion in every single thing. They have ignored the kind of offensive comments that have come from the Pakistani interior minister, who has mixed religion into sport, who has said this is a victory of Islam. Nobody has commented on that. Nobody has commented on the use of the word kafir for non-believers coming from the stadium. Nobody has said that could be offensive to a majority of Indians. Nobody has commented on that. But trolling, yes, trolling is wrong. But this is different. This is psychops. And we are buying into it.
There's another point I want to bring to everyone's attention, matter of great concern. Major Jolly, can I have your attention, please? And this part is very worrying. If I may not be interrupted, because there's an important part. There are screenshots, Major Jolly, doing the rounds of the comments against Shami. When we cross-check the profiles, we find that there are fake profiles. Okay. Now look at how deep the plan is. Just understand, Major Jolly, how deep the conspiracy is. 1 minute. Please don't get agitated. I'm questioning ISI. You need to be quiet. I don't want to be disturbed. I'm requesting the producers to stop him from disturbing me. The question is, when you cross-check the profiles, you find that these are fake profiles and one-day-old profiles that have been created artificially to just troll Shami, which means many of the people who are trolling Shami, Major Jolly, are bots, which means that this is a mechanized campaign that has been created by an agency. Now, these are facts. When you make big conclusions, you need to research this. You need to just analyze it. Viewers, the Pakistani hand is undeniable. A large part of the trolling is stemming from outside the border. The proof is therefore clear as day. The real question is, was the lobby influenced by the Pakistani conspiracy, or did they deliberately amplify it?
It's happening in India, sir. It's
Thank you,
happening in
Arnab.
India.
See, the thing is, this is a clinical case of, textbook case of, can this gentleman just keep quiet? This is a textbook case of how propaganda works. What it does is that there are 3 stages to propaganda. Nazi's been doing it with leaflets and newspaper, and ISI does it with social media. You aim for a ripe ground, that is a moment where the emotions will be high, people will be passionate, which we provided because in India cricket is so serious. The moment we lost to Pakistan, people were in that state. Secondly, you need to have a gullible enough population that came in terms of the journalist who immediately picked up these, I mean, why would they care if some trolls are writing it? Do they take these all these trolls so seriously when they comment on other things?
No.
So the first step in propaganda is creating lies around existing truth. The existing truth is Shami is an Indian player. He's Muslim by religion. And then you sneak in a lie around it that he was playing against Pakistan. But that's how they presented that he was favoring them. So this propaganda immediately is picked up enough. So either you are gullible enough or in cahoots with people that you tend to propagate it and perpetuate it from your social media handles, where you have so much reach, you have influence, and there is not even a shred of responsibility in that case. So it reaches the second stage where you make people believe in what you are saying. Once they were able to convince these larger social media handles, these journalists, that the trolling is happening actually from India, the third stage set in where you ask people to react. You expect people to react the way you want to. That are the first three steps of propaganda, and ISI has done it. I mean, India has never started commenting of Danish Kanaria if he played bad or good. We don't do these things. But I mean, it is shocking that Pakistan would stop or come down to this level, that it would induce these kind of threats into sports also. So I agree with you. It's a pure ISI conspiracy, and they've been at it trying to expose these fault lines which exist because of...
Yeah, Kapil, does the absence of fact-checking in this case worry you? We've proven the Pakistani hand is undeniable. Okay? Now, does the absence of fact-checking, you see, people have made such big conclusions. And look at the articles. 1:05 in the morning, some Latvian journalists began saying, Mohammad Shami is being abused after India lost to Pakistan. Time for India's Hindu players to stand up for their Muslim teammate. The Hindu-Muslim angle was brought in, despite the fact that the trolling was started from Pakistan. So you follow? No, one second. And how is it, my next question, Kapil, that certain quote-unquote journalists...
What about those guys, RSS?
Just 1 minute, please. How is it that certain editors knew the exact...
Show a tweet.
No.
Show a tweet. Bakwas band.
Tausif is on the debate. Tausif and Gaurav, calm down. Tausif.
I challenge you. Show a tweet. When you say RSS or BJP, show a tweet. Stop dividing the country. Stop doing venom like a poisonous stick.
No, you said it.
अरे मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ पाकिस्तान तो भाड़ में गया ही है मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ पाकिस्तान तो भाड़ में गया ही है आपको क्या भाड़ में जाना है आप प्रूफ दिखाइए आपने कहा आपने आरएसएस का नाम लिया
No, show an RSS or BJP tweet. Okay, Tausif, since you've been challenged on the program, 1 minute. Tausif, you've been speaking non-stop. 1 minute. First of all, just 1 minute, Gaurav, can I adjudicate this, please? 1 minute. Gaurav is quiet, now Mohammad Tausif be quiet. 1 minute, Mohammad Tausif, Gaurav is quiet, you be quiet, I'm saying something. I don't want to speak over you. Calm down. Question is, I have proven, will he be quiet? I mean, do you want to behave like this?
Why Mohammad Shami will be trolled? Yeah? Why?
Shami was trolled from Pakistan.
No, of course I want to behave like this.
No, Shami was trolled from Pakistan. Why are you getting upset? Because I've exposed the fact that Shami was trolled from Pakistan, you're upset.
Like something like that?
No, Shami was trolled from Pakistan. I have proven it.
No, I have proven it.
If you're feeling silly, it's not a problem. Shami was. I have facts to prove that Shami was trolled from Pakistan.
Your Prime Minister is interested in Pakistan.
No. Tushar is on the debate. Thank you. Thank you, Tushar.
The way the speaker is losing his calm, it seems his Prime Minister is Imran Khan. Why is he getting so angry? Why is he getting so angry if it's been proven that Pakistan established...
This is your problem.
Why are you getting angry? Why are you getting angry?
Pakistanis. This is your problem. Who the hell is
why are you getting angry?
Tushar, 1 minute.
No, why
are you getting angry?
Is he
why are you saying Narendra Modi is not your Prime Minister? Why are you saying Narendra Modi is not your Prime Minister? Why are you saying Narendra Modi is not your Prime Minister? Narendra Modi is Prime Minister of 1.3 million people.
It is my personal belief.
Behave.
It is my
Tausif, behave.
personal
Tausif,
choice.
behave.
I don't consider that man as my prime minister. What are you going to do
Narendra
about
Modi is
it?
your prime minister.
What are you going to do
Narendra
about
Modi
it?
is your prime
I don't
minister.
consider Narendra
Please,
Modi
thank you,
as my
yes,
prime minister.
scream.
What are you going to do about it, sir? You want to sue?
Narendra Modi
You
is
want
your
to fight?
prime
I
minister.
don't
Deal with it.
vote for that guy.
Arnab,
I don't vote for that
Arnab.
guy. My constituency written by B.R.
Narendra,
Ambedkar
I said,
says
are you not an
if
Indian?
if I don't want to vote for anyone, I don't vote.
Tausif, why
I
are
said
you
two
so
window,
angry?
and I'd like to. I have had enough of Tausif on the right hand
Tausif,
side.
why you-
Thank you.
That's my personal
Tausif,
choice.
quiet.
Can he be quiet, please?
Tausif, quiet.
Enough. I have had enough of this.
Tausif, quiet.
I have no, 1 minute, 1 minute. Tushar,
let
I
me
want to
come
say
in,
one
please.
thing here. Just wait a minute, please. Wait a minute. See.
Why is he losing
No, 1 minute, 1 minute, Tushar. Tushar, 1 minute.
Pakistani
Just because he was on the
behind
screen, I was
Pakistani.
tolerating him all this while. 1 minute. Question is, if I come with proof on my program tonight, Kapil, that the trolling against Shami was not by fanatic Indians, there may be some, but the majority of the trolling was from Islamabad, Pakistan, Karachi, Lahore. I prove, therefore, there was an institutional hand of the Pakistani deep state. And what am I saying, Kapil? I'm saying that I have proven that there is a Pakistani hand at trying to create a Hindu-Muslim divide. And there were some editors in our country who started saying, will Virat Kohli and other players speak in support of the Muslim player who's being hounded by Hindutva fanatics? Were these Hindutva fanatics in Islamabad?
So
But the other point which I want to make, Kapil, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. There were people trolling Shami from Pakistan, but the criticism, the articles on India becoming Islamophobic were amplified with much greater visibility because these people are connected in the media. You understand? So within 24 hours, you projected India as some kind of a medieval nation. Yes.
Arnab, can I come in, please?
I'll get Kapil in, and Tushar, you can come back after that. Yeah.
So Arnab, we condemn the preposterous campaign against Mohammad Shami in the most strictest terms. And my learned colleague Gaurav Bhatia, he made a remark here on the debate, and he said, and I appreciate he being saying that he loved Mohammad Shami. But I would also like to draw your attention to a tweet by Mr. Kapil Mishra, who happens to be one of the prominent leaders of the BJP, where he is posting a picture of Virat Kohli with the Pakistani player, and he is inviting caption for these images. What was he trying to do? If you are trying to say that there was a conspiracy that originated in Pakistan to defame Shami, to initiate this malicious campaign against Shami.
No, 1 second.
Don't you think so? Please allow me to.
Allow me now. Sorry, but I have to come in. On the specific. No. Allow me to come in. 1 minute. Kapil, when I'm asking you in the context of Shami, I have just given you very detailed facts to prove. See, let's be serious about this. This is not your point against mine. I will put a counter to my counter. I am saying that I have therefore proven that Pakistanis were plotting against an Indian player by trying to typecast him as a Muslim and trying to portray India as an Islamophobic country. It's a deep conspiracy against the country, not just Shami. Why don't you speak on that? Why don't you speak on that?
I condemn from
why don't you admit that?
I am
Gaurav is on the debate. Gaurav.
I am condemning each and every individual, whether from Pakistan or from anywhere in the world. Yeah.
Please understand. Yes. Kapil, I have a problem with a senior leader like Rahul Gandhi making it a communal issue when he says, Mohammad Shami, we are all with you. Those people are filled with hate because nobody gives them any love. Forgive them. Why does he make it communal? I don't understand. Please, yes, no issues. And Arnab, on your debate, Tausif said your PM. I strongly object to it. Whether you vote for a candidate or not, and whether another party wins the election that you have not chosen, the Prime Minister of the country.
I already said, and I will again, I'm telling you. I don't consider him as my prime minister.
चुप हो जाइए, आप पाकिस्तान से आप मत करिए, आप पाकिस्तान को करिए, लेकिन इंडिया है, ये पाकिस्तान नहीं है। यहाँ पे ऐसे स्टोन पेल्टिंग नहीं कर सकते, आप चुप होइए पहले, सुनिए। अर्नब, सिंपल बात है, इन्होंने कहा RSS has been tweeting. I challenged Mr. Tawseef on your program to show.
Let us keep our stand. Sohail, 1 minute. Sohail, let him complete.
तो क्या आप चुप नहीं हो सकते, प्लीज?
Sohail, let him complete.
मैंने चैलेंज किया, एक ट्वीट दिखाइए RSS का या बीजेपी का वेरीफाइड हैंडल से जिसमें टारगेट किया और ट्रोल किया, इन्होंने नहीं बोला। द प्रॉब्लम विद दीज पीपल, स्पेशली लीडर्स लाइक राहुल गांधी एंड ओवैसी भैया फिर आ गए काव करते। ओवैसी इज द सेम who could find religion in the dead bodies of the martyrs.
Owaisi is the same. Not spoken anything
Today
wrong.
Saying,
just go through
Muhammad
with this
Shami
tweet.
is being targeted
don't misguide the country.
Because he's a Muslim.
Don't misguide the country.
Sir, आप बीच में क्यों बोल रहे हैं? अच्छा, आप बीच में क्यों बोल रहे हैं?
Just read it as you are asking to prove.
आप सुन नहीं सकते?
What they have
आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ, आप बताइए, मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ।
बकवास करेंगे तो कैसे सुनेंगे? आप बताएं मुझे। आप
क्या आप बकवास करते हैं? आपके घर में बकवास कोई करता है? किस तरह की भाषा है ये?
Misguiding the nation.
पाकिस्तान की गलियों से आए आप? पाकिस्तान की गलियों से आए? चुप करिए, ये नेशनल टेलीविजन है भैया, ये कोई तुम्हारे घर का बाथरूम नहीं है कि बकवास वर्ड यूज कर रहे हो।
You people are gangs of Nagpur. You people are gangs of Nagpur trying to misguide the country. You belong to Nagpur. You belong to the gangs of Nagpur. Okay? Don't try to scare me. Okay? I'm not scared of you.
Cricket captain has been a Muslim. तब आप लोगों को नहीं समझ में आता है। आर्यन इज बीइंग टारगेटेड बिकॉज ही इज अ मुस्लिम। याकूब मेमन को फांसी इसलिए हुई क्योंकि वो मुस्लिम है। ये आपकी सोच है। हर चीज में मुस्लिम कार्ड खेलने लगते हैं।
Along with the Pakistan, this trolling was made by the gangs of Nagpur. You know, that was hatred by the gangs of Nagpur. How long?
If you do a criminal act, you will be
I don't care. I don't care what you're speaking. Okay?
बंद करिए अपनी बकवास बात।
I don't even give a damn about the gangs of Nagpur.
Mohammad Sohail, Mohammad Asif Hussain Sohail, Mr. Sohail, I have a 1 minute. Gaurav, can I request you both to come back to the key issue which I'm trying to address? Mr. Sohail, if you allow me to ask you a question, please, and Gaurav, please.
Yep.
You see, please look at the fact, okay? Now I'm not. So all trolling is bad, and I must say that most unfortunately, even Virat Kohli was 1 minute, please, Gaurav. Now you know.
Shami's wife trolled.
No.
Why was Muhammad Shami's wife trolled by the fundamentalists?
1 second. Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
All from Islam. Why was she trolled? Just because she put a picture of a baby in the bathtub. I'm telling you, the Islamists started trolling her. Nobody came out. Where was the lobby then?
No, you see,
Where was the pseudo-secular lobby?
okay, Gaurav, I'm getting a lot of reactions to the main point in our news story today. I want to bring Ramneek and Advaita back on the debate. Let's remain calm. Let's remain focused. Because I think we are opening the Republic's debate this evening with a big news story. If you look at this as a news story, Advaita, just as a news story, the fact of the matter is, okay, Virat Kohli was also criticized in the social media despite the fact that he had scored a half century. Those criticizing him did not look at his own performance. But anyway, you see, people were criticized. I don't think it's good. Rohit Sharma was trolled. He was called all kinds of things. And nobody says, oh, Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli are being trolled because they are Hindus. No. As far as Shami is concerned, I have proven tonight with evidence. Hard evidence, Advaita, they are not looking at hard evidence tonight. I have it on evidence that the trolling, the maximum trolling in an organized manner was happening from Pakistan. It was run by various agencies. These were artificially created bots showing that Pakistan was weaponizing social media to target Muhammad Shami. I'm showing the evidence tonight. I have the dates, the names, the times all on air. Why is nobody, Advaita, addressing that key issue? Okay, let me put it this way. Why? Okay, let's go to the why, Advaita. Why would Pakistan do this? Why would Pakistan do this? Let's come to that issue.
It's so obvious, and I'm surprised that we have a panel here that does not understand why Pakistan is doing it, but continues to feed their narrative. You should be happy that Arnab and Republic have revealed where this trolling originated.
Abbas, wait for your turn. Abbas, wait for your turn. Abbas, wait. Abbas, wait.
Any right-thinking Indian will say that good, that there has been this expose, that we know where this trolling originated.
Abbas, wait.
Despicable. It was despicable, the kind of things that were written. And it's good that it didn't originate in India, that it was
Abbas,
that
wait.
it came out of Pakistan, so that we can put them on the mat when it comes to these narratives that they could keep feeding. I mean, any right-thinking Indian would say that this is a great expose, because that trolling was despicable. And Pakistan, the way they behaved during that match, I mean, using words like kafir, talking their interior minister saying things like this is the victory of Islam, and then we jump to their rescue and we make it about Islamophobia, when all we saw from not trolls, but from an interior minister, from the captain of the Pakistani team,
now that you know,
broadcaster the stadium, speaking like this, which was completely phobic, completely Hindu-phobic.
So three-stage plan. One minute. Three-stage plan. 1 minute.
But no one is talking about that.
Okay. 1 minute. Three-stage plan, the way I see it. During the match, make it Hindu-Muslim, use the ISI machinery, target Shami, right? Get a reaction to it. Start saying Indians are targeting Shami. Get your friends in the Indian media to create this anti-Indian, India is Islamophobic narrative. Put it out in the West. Put it out in the West.
Correct.
The Cricket Unites India. Try and get the division done on Hindu-Muslim lines, right? But for the fact today, Ramnik, but for the fact that on Republic, we are putting out the facts. But for this, but for this, ask yourself how many Indians over the last 48 hours have been saying, really, has India become a really Islamophobic country under Narendra Modi and Amit Shah, that now, even a Muslim cricketer is being targeted? This is the narrative that they want. Now, I've proven to you that the entire planning was from Islamabad.
So, allow me to make two.
No, I'll give you a minute, but have I proven to you that the planning was from Islamabad or not? Have I proven it to you or not?
Allow me, Arnab, you have proven yourself
what
very
Republic
well.
has
There
done.
are no two ways about
Arnab,
it. But
hold on, sir, I've heard you enough. Arnab, may I?
No, 1 minute. Let's Syed complete. Let's Syed complete, Ramnik. Let's Syed complete, Ramnik. What are you saying, Ramnik?
30 seconds.
Syed complete, 30 seconds.
Yes, thank you, Arnab. There are no two ways about it that we've gone out and proved. I don't question the team of Republic. But those who trolled Arnab, let us condemn every single one.
Of course we do.
Of course, the fact of the matter, Mohammad Shami is the Indian player who made India win in the 2015 World Cup against
Who's
Pakistan.
doubting it? It's only the ISI which is speaking the other language. Who's doubting it? Who's doubting it? You are speaking to yourself. I don't think we distinguish against vis-a-vis any Indian player on the basis of religion. You're the one creating the narrative. It's like saying 1 minute. It's like saying 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Look here.
Arnab, has
Shami ever said things like Danish Kanaria?
Who couldn't even pick up phone
Of course, it was a Pakistani conspiracy. Say so. I have proven to you it was a Pakistani conspiracy. What more details do you want? 10:07 a.m., 11 minutes after the tweet. 11 minutes after the tweet, some pseudos begin saying bigoted attack in India on Mohammad Shami. It was not accidental. It was not. 1 minute. 1 minute before I allow you. I'm saying to you tonight, I demand an apology from all the people who called my country bigoted on the basis of an ISI conspiracy.
Okay, 10 seconds.
I demand an apology tonight. You demand an apology tonight. I'm saying.
Hold on, Arnab, may I now? Thank you. Thank you. They will not apologize, Arnab. They are
Ramnik and Kapil.
Pakistani apologists. They will not apologize. Hold on, sir. They are shameless Pakistan apologists. They will not apologize. They will toe the Pakistani line for the rest of their lives. You have done a great service to the nation by exposing these Pakistani bots and Pakistani apologists. Now for all those, sir, you are going on endlessly. Hold on, suno. Arnab, please may I?
Demand an apology.
Please may I? Thank you. For all those who are making it communal, somebody please go and tell Sheikh Rashid when he says कि ये इस्लाम की जीत है, when you say, सुनो, ये जाकर राशिद को बताओ, जब राशिद बोलता है ये इस्लाम की जीत है, it's a game when he makes it communal, it is 112 against Islam. It is 112 against Islam. Who made it communal? Sheikh Rashid made it communal.
No,
Somebody like Sachin Tendulkar also got abused when he got out at 1-0. So don't make it all communal. Number one, don't play to the hands of the ISI. Don't play to the hands of the enemy of the country. For once, I have an objection with somebody saying there are people gullible. They're not gullible, they're conniving. It was a grand plan.
Oh, yeah.
During the match, they will make it a Hindu-Muslim affair. They will make sure it looks like Hindus are abusing a Muslim player. Then there will be crackers bursting in favor of the Pakistani victory. And they wanted bloodshed on the streets of India. This is what they want. And for Suno, yaar, gang of Nagpur, you gang of stupidpur. You are gang of nonsense pur. Suno meri baat ko aap. What I'm telling you is somebody go tell Sheikh Rashid. If you say
Mohammed Sohail, I'd like to just point. 1 minute. Just a point, please. Just a point. Just 1 minute. Mohammed Sohail, question to you, please. See, Mohammed Sohail, 1 minute. I don't want to keep intervening between both of you. Gaurav, will you please wait quiet for a minute? 1 minute. You see, Mohammed Sohail, Gaurav, please. Mohammed Sohail, just hear me for 30 seconds and please don't interrupt me. I have proven tonight that this was a Pakistani conspiracy and I have done so with fact. Okay? Your leader, Asaduddin Owaisi, has gone and said that this is an example of how Muslims are targeted in India, presumably by fellow Indians and Indian politicians and the BJP and the RSS, etc. I have proven to you, okay, that the origin of this attack on Mohammed Shami was in Islamabad. Please tell me, is there an RSS center and a BJP center in Rawalpindi from where this came? Be sensible, understand the enemy. And this is what the Pakistani media has reported. Say today, we must never be fooled again. Correct. We must not be fooled by the Pakistani agent. Say so. And let us all be alert. All I'm saying is let us be alert against the enemy. What's wrong in admitting it? Let's be alert.
Correct.
What's wrong? Tell me.
Arnab, I congratulate you for proving it. But see, losing in cricket is a great Indian sin, and what Asaduddin Owaisi and Rahul Gandhi has said is nothing wrong. They stood for the Mohammed Shami, and if Prime Minister should come forward and
Rahul Gandhi and Owaisi should correct themselves tonight. They should correct themselves tonight and put out tweets saying we did it in the absence of evidence. Republic has proven that the trolling came from Pakistan. Will Rahul Gandhi and Owaisi please put out a tweet against the Pakistanis who did this? Will they put out a tweet? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I believe that even when the facts are put before people, they don't want to accept it. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, the Pakistanis weaponized social media to give a Muslim angle to it, which did not exist. On the other side tonight, all the attack on Sameer Wankhede, is it boomeranging? And why is Team Aryan in court saying they're ready to send him to drug rehab? All this and more in a few minutes.